And with me in studio now is Tom Djokovic. Tom is the CEO of XsunX Incorporated. XSNX is their stock symbol. Tom, always great to see you.
Thanks for having me back, Don.
Now, Tom, we had a conversation earlier this week on the phone. We were talking about some of the things that you're involved in, but you had mentioned that you were going to really start ramping up your marketing as you go after these solar commercial installations here in Southern California.
Yeah, Don. Well, we started off doing all different kinds of marketing earlier in the year, and then we started focusing in on the things that were really working. And now we've learned from that. You know, we've met with lots of potential clients, and we're getting feedback, getting a better understanding of the market. Then we've come up with some great ideas, some niches to really focus that will give us access to what we believe would be large numbers of commercial projects, and so we're going to start to market directly, more focused. A little, we're going to reopen the broad marketing in newspapers and stuff, and at the same time back it up with some focused marketing at specific groups that could really get us some big introductions.
You know, you had shown us some of the things that you present to clients on the program last week, and I was struck by three things. I mean, you basically have a threefold presentation where you can save them money on electricity. That's number one. You can increase their property value with the installation. And of course, let's face it, it's a green initiative, which everybody wants to be part of.
Oh, absolutely. Well, we do provide a very detailed financial analysis, and that shows the payback periods, how much they're going to save. We have multiple different kinds of financing options. And what's interesting is the message we try to leave customers with is this, and get them to start thinking about solar as being an investment in let's say, a new piece of equipment that's highly efficient, that allows you to spend less, earn more. And not just a gimmick. And as people change their attitudes, perceptions, the herd mentality will kick in. I think sales will go through the roof.
You know, we talk to a lot of public companies on this program. Everybody is looking for the pot of gold at the end of the rainbow. You've been involved and engaged now in this solar commercial installation activity for the better part of a year or more. Are you seeing the pot of gold?
Well, you know, funny you say that, Don. Interesting, recently Seeking Alpha had an article in which they quoted a couple of different investment banks as to what their perception of solar was. And actually the title of the article was, is a pot of gold in solar. And interesting enough, investment banks such as Citigroup, Citibank, they see this as a real growth opportunity, especially in the commercial sector. I mean, we've got major corporations throughout the United States and globally, but here in the United States specifically, from Walmart on down the line through REI, GM, Costco, you name it, are investing heavily in solar. And not because it's just green, but because it makes financial sense. And when we present that to clients, it really opens it up, makes them aware, opens their eyes, and they see the value in investing.
Well, of course, you're concentrating on the Southern California market. We've seen the San Onofre nuclear generating station close down. We're talking about perhaps closing another nuclear power station in California. Electricity in California is only going to get more expensive.
And Don, what about the drought?
Right.
In Lake Mead, apparently we're only 25 feet from being below the intake tubes to turn the turbines. Yeah, I don't think that's going to eventually, I mean, hopefully that never happens. But the bottom line is the cost continuously. I mean, we in our financial calculations, we assume a 4% annual increase. In reality, it's been close to 40% in just, I think, the last 5 years. So, I mean, the power, death taxes and increasing electric costs, that's what you could count on, and we're there to help solve that last one.
XsunX Incorporated, XSNX is their stock symbol. Tom, thanks so much. Great update.
Thanks for having me back.